you guys. I wanted to come on because I just watched Kevin Gates' interview on $1 Million Worth of Game. And you know what? I love him. But not only do I love him, I love his wife. I love Drika. I love their energy. And when you get to a point in life where you know the power of your word and you know what you're capable of and the power of manifestation and understanding, I don't know. It's just a beautiful thing. So I'm going to pull tarot, see where the energy is today. Yeah, it's a struggle here. A provider of logic and impartial judgment. King of Swords energy. A provider of logic and impartial judgment. This comes with growth. This comes with growth when you can provide logic to a person and be impartial about everything and evaluate it with a calm manner, even in the midst of struggle. Five of Pentacles energy. You will show your true power when you actually look, you turn around and you see what it is that like the lessons that you've learned from the past or things like that. I don't want to take all of these, but I will. When you see the lessons that you learn from the past and they make you grow and you start to look at things in a different way, that's when you're caring for others. The Empress energy. You care for others because nothing that they can do can affect you and your energy. And I guess that's why I came on and said this. Provider of prosperity and power. You start to share your gifts, King of Pentacles energy. You start to share your gifts even though you don't know where this is taking you, but what it is basically growth. Page of Cups energy, development of affection and creativity. You become a creative. You become affectionate about the things that you're passionate about, and clarity. You have clarity in regards to the way that you want your life to live and the people that you want in your life. And in turn, you become, a lover of yourself, and therefore, not only a lover of yourself, you become the Knight of Cups energy, and you start to follow your heart because it'll never lead you astray. It knows things that the mind can't explain. It knows things that the mind can't explain. And in that, you start to preserve how you do things. You start to see the way that you see the people that you're around with the Wands energy, and you start to understand. It says it is important to stand your ground, especially when you are in a position of advantage. So when you learn this about yourself, you become powerful. You become powerful, and in turn, the blessings start to come. The Six of Cups, the love starts to be different. Romance, you start to love things differently. You start to see things differently. And Judgment, a new phase will begin for you. The Judgment energy says, the Judgment energy says, if I can find it, sorry you guys, there it is. Free yourself from whatever holds you back and embrace your true calling. Be reborn, shed your old life, live according to a higher truth. So that is when you start to understand what you're capable of doing. And I guess this is why the cards came out the way that they did, because if you look at how much growth Kevin Gates has experienced, and also him and his wife both together, they're on different levels. They're learning how to manifest. They're learning different types of things when it comes to their energy and health conscious, and it's just a powerful thing. And that is what we're all searching for. Now let's talk about it. There is a but to this situation because it came with struggle. And that's why the struggle card is here. And that's where the provider of logic and impartial judgment came, because she could have been in her King of Swords energy and said, you know what, this is no longer serving me. I'm not going to nurture this situation. But she was a provider of prosperity and power, as well as him turning around and understanding what her true gift was to him and why she came into her life, his life. And also, she could have been like, I don't know where this is going to go. You're reckless. You this, you're that. But she had an affection for him and also was very creative in the process. So you see, her clarity came in and she gave him messages of love, romance, and invitations. She gave him messages of love and let him know that what you looking for, I'm not interested in regards to, I want you to heal. She healed, and therefore when you start to heal, people will start to see how powerful you become, being in your Queen of Wands energy, right? They start to see it, and then people start to join you. Sometimes silence has to, happen in order for you to be able to move forward with the person, place, or thing, or situation. And that's when the true growth comes in. You preserve yourself, and therefore you turn around and let this person see what you're doing, and you're doing it because you understand the blessings and the love that you have for a person. But there's a new phase in your life, so this just switched from her energy to his, from his energy to her energy, because of the fact that now they're on a path. Now they're friends, and that's what the true meaning of this thing called relationship is. You have to be friends before you're anything. The Two of Cups energy is love, friendship, and a connection. So they had to rediscover the connection by first loving themselves, and in turn becoming a friend. In turn becoming a friend. So there you have it. I think I just wanted to put that out there. If you go look at his actual what do you call it? Sorry. If you go look at his actual interviews, you'll see what I'm talking about with his energy. But if you only go look at his, that's missing the point. Go look at Drika's too. She has a YouTube channel as well. And, you can follow her on her journey. But that is just something to sit with. Sometimes, the person that you're with is reckless. And it's because of they have to condition themselves to understand what their true power is and what you guys can bring to each other or bring to the table. This is just a quick message. I wanted to go ahead and say that because, sometimes it can be like, it's just like you got to focus on yourself. You got to focus on yourself. In the process of everything, you need to focus on yourself. You can't focus on anything else. You need to focus on yourself, and that is where you are. So that's not where you are. That's where you're trying to get to. And so, I'll go ahead and play just a little bit of what the interview was. It was on million dollars worth of game, and so yeah, like I said, I'll go ahead and play it a little bit and go from there. But he says the same thing.
So I don't care. Like, I don't take this shit serious.
Hold on.
Look what I told her, baby. Yeah, I don't get no fuck.
Right.
Okay, sorry.
Right.
Oops, excuse me.
It's beautiful how you and your woman relationship is, man.
Because you got to be friends.
Absolutely.
But like I say, don't listen at me and try to live vicariously through, because I think that's misleading to the general public.
Oh, sorry.
You have to choose you first.
Choose you first. I tell you guys
that.
that.
Stay in a relationship and suffer in silence. Either you grow together or you grow apart. And that doesn't make you a bad person or the person you with a bad person. But you have to choose you. If you don't love yourself, you can never love anyone else because you don't love yourself. So the person that you with is just a band-aid to cover up what's going on with you internally. Until you figure those things out, that's the most painful thing, is being alone. No phone, no internet, none of that. You have to be alone. You have to go through that process because we've been sold shit our whole life and told lies and this and that by our people.
So that, go look at the interview. Go look at it. It was really good. It was good. Talked about a lot of stuff. But again, you have to love yourself. And that is why we're here. That's why I'm here, to let you know and understand that it starts with you. So all of the pain that somebody is putting you through is because they have stuff that they need to heal with. And at that turn, that makes you look at the things that they do, and you need to focus on those things and heal from them. And that's when you learn the difference between the boundaries and red flags and things like that. So that's just a quick message for you guys. All right. Have a nice day.